What's up, guys? Honatis with you here, bringing you episode 4 of Fairytail, the final season review. I'm gonna get off saying this episode is a 10 out of 10. Graphics, art, animation, everything. I'm so happy again that Fairytail is back. I love this arc. Even though this arc is small and it's not gonna last long, it should be done in another episode or two. But it was nice seeing all the characters that we know and love again. The whole main crew. We saw Lily, we saw Gargil, we saw his cat Lily, we saw Gray again. We got the epic cliffhanger with Ezra Scarlet, and it was just nice seeing everybody. But it starts off with Natsu and Lucy, entering the cave by going underground with Rogo's power. And we see a new star dress for Lucy, called Star Dress Rogo. And as the star dress Leo is, the Rogo version is the same. It lets her increase her own magical power and physical ability, and lets her use the same magic as Rogo, which is digging. So they dig a tunnel underground and they enter the church of the cult avatar. But Natsu messed it up and started screaming out for Gray. So enemies started to come down, but he started one-dropping these people with just punches and kicks, and he dropping everybody until he got caught off guard, and they handcuffed him in seesaw cuffs, which means he couldn't use his magic. And they had Lucy pinned down with this weird curse magic in her stomach, giving her a random virus. So she was down for the count, and yeah, they all got locked up. And we found out that Lily, she was the one who spied on the cult and gave out information to the council, because she's part of the council that her and Gajo works for. Because Gajo is the captain of that arrest squad, and Panther Lily and Lily are basically his lieutenant, second in command. So, which is awesome. And it was stated that he has no problem fighting Gray if it means saving these people, because their purification plan of their avatar cards go through, a lot of people are going to die. So Gajo's I have no problem taking him down if I have to. So it's nice to see Gajo again, Gajo being Gajo. But yeah, after they switch back again to Natsu and his group finally waking up from after they get caught. The guy that caught them is this weird bald-headed monk dude, and he was gonna use this special torture on Lucy called the foot-licking torture, which is basically they lay you down with nothing on your feet, and they put sea salt on your feet, and they have a goat licking your feet over and over and over again until thanks to their dry ashy tongue and the salt, it'll make your skin so moist that it'll start peeling it off after a while. I believe they used to use that torture in China and other places in the East, if I'm not mistaken. But I have heard of this being done before in other countries and religion for people on punishment. So, but after Natsu pissing him off and saying things about him, he decided to just goes to cut it in half. But when he was this close, an inch or two, he got completely frozen. And then we see Gray, and Gray, his marking that he had revealed, he had to shut it off and went back to normal. And he took out a cell phone, which is weird because they didn't have cell phones before, but now they do. And he called somebody, and he's "Hey, Cold Blue," and we don't get to hear this person's voice yet. But we hear their reply, and the reply is "What happened?" And he's "Oh, that didn't happen. Something else happened." Then he was "I don't know. Talk to him yourself." And he throws the phone at Natsu. Natsu catches it. He tells him how to use it. He says, put it, the screen towards your ear and listen. And when he does it, that's when we get the cliffhanger, as you see in the thumbnail. Ezra Scarlet is on the other side of the phone, and she states, "Natsu, now you blew up Gray's cover, and how you been?" And they're just, again, I'm just so happy that Fairytail's back. Seeing all the characters I know and love, and seeing their new designs and the way A1 Pictures Like, the art and animation is so beautiful. Like, it's just the new artwork that they have for Fairytail and Sword Art Online is so beautiful and good. It's like you can't get enough of like watching it. And I'm happy to see all these characters again. Since it's been like what? It's been 3-4 years since we had Fairytail 2014. So and that only lasted a year, I think, or two. So like I said, we only had 2-3 years that we haven't had Fairytail anime. But I believe that's also the same time the manga ended last year, 2017, I believe. So it's been a year since we haven't had the manga, but then it's been like 2-3 years since we had like the anime. So I mean, we got some spin-offs and stuff. We got the Fairytail 100-Year Quest. We got the Happy one. We got the Police Story one. We got Eden Zero, which is the continuation, or I guess prelogue, I guess you can say. But like actually having like the original Fairytail back is like, it's so good to have it back. And it's like, everything is awesome, and I love the artwork, and I love the new armor that Ezra had. Beautiful, beautiful armor. Very gorgeous and sexy. Can't wait to see more of that. Can't wait to see everyone else from the guild again. But yeah, this was a great episode. For those that love Fairytail, y'all gonna love this episode. For those that hate Fairytail, you're gonna hate this episode, most likely. But I know Fairytail get a lot of hate and stigma, and I'm not gonna stand here and correct all the things, even though some of those things are debatable. But if you watch my first Fairytail video that I did, my first video on YouTube, which was about Fairytail, that explains, like, that's basically a breakdown of things that I put out there that people hate of Fairytail, and why a lot of those things are not really true. But of course, haters are gonna hate, so no right way of communicating to them is gonna make them like change their opinion. But again, if you like this episode, if you're a Fairytail fan, you're gonna love the episode. If you're not, then you're gonna hate it. But if you haven't watched the episode, I advise you to go watch it. If you already watched it, go watch it again. I know I am. Great episode, 10 out of 10. Can't wait for next week's episode when we actually get the Avatar Guild fighting both the police force and Natsu and his group. So that's gonna be interesting to see that clash. We see that in the preview. Happy to know that Great didn't turn evil. Happy to see just everyone back all together, you know, seeing the fam. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys this time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share with your family and friends, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to get all the notifications from me. I'll see you next time. Peace.